Guys, for both of you, can just walk us through the play. Will, starting with the forecheck, you kind of turned back and saw Reilly cutting in, and Reilly just, did you know how much time you had left to make that move in order to get the shot you wanted?
I think he was talking to you.
All right. Yeah. Honestly, I've seen Karl use that play a few times where he forechecks and spins it out in front of the net. Jumping off the bench, I think there was around 7 seconds. I just try to get there as fast as possible. Karl does such a good job hunting pucks and being first on it, and so I thought there was a chance. And once it popped out, I saw a lot of guys sell out. So I just hoped that I had enough time to kind of pump fake and find a lane, and it worked out.
Jesse Grange with The Athletic. Reilly, you mentioned they were kind of selling out. It's chaos. The building's loud. The goalie's selling out. They're selling out. How do you have the poise to hold on to that for that extra second in that moment?
Just hoping, really. I think if I try to shoot that, it's getting stopped, at least by the first guy, not the second guy or the goalie. So, sometimes just hope for the best, and that one, it seemed to work out. Thankfully, I had enough time.
For Reilly, can you just talk about how good he was, not just the play at the end, but the whole game tonight?
Yeah, it's not just tonight. It's all the time. I think Karl's does such a good job just bringing the same game every single night, and it's been that way ever since I started playing with him. I don't know how he was in Columbus, but he's been good. He's been good in the Vegas uniform. He does everything right. He doesn't cheat, and he creates turnovers, and he creates offense through them just by himself. So it's nice to be able to play with him because he kind of does it all. And in a series like this, you need guys who are willing to defend and then also create offense on the same shift.
William, what's the difference between 3-0 and 2-1?
It's one game. Huh?
Yeah. That's step one on this road trip. Obviously, going down 3-0 is super hard to come back from. So we needed this win, and we're going to need that next one too. So one step in the right way.
Reilly, a pretty dramatic game. Braden, takes warm up and plays. Nick is fine, not suspended. Mark leaves early. You score with .4. You've been part of big moments here. Where does this one rank?
I think after this playoffs is said and done, I'll look back at it. Right now, I think my mindset is, I was able to help the team win tonight. Big win for our team. We need to use the momentum in front of us to push forward, but focus one game at a time. And that's kind of always been the mindset for this group. And we have a lot of resiliency. So as long as you focus on that next game and get a little bit better every night, we'll give ourselves a chance to compete with anyone.
Reilly, I just want to ask you, how tough is it playing without Mark for 2 periods? He's your leader. He's your kind of inspirational guy. When he goes out, how does everyone else have to kind of pick up their game?
Yeah, you can't replace a guy like Mark Stone. So the best you can do is by committee, try to chip in and make up for not having him on the ice. Like you said, he's a great player, but he's also a great leader in the locker room. So everyone just has to do a little bit more, and I think that's going to be our mindset for the rest of the game, and we'll see what happens the rest of the series. But I think the strength of this group is the parity within our lineup, and everyone is itching for more opportunity, and I think that goes a long way. There's opportunity in every game, and when players get a little bit more ice time, it's a great feeling to be able to prove something for yourself and to help the group. So I think everyone kind of relishes that, and we'll need that going forward.
And William, can you just give me a thought on this team's resiliency? Down 2-0, you lose your captain, you give up a late goal to tie it. Just the way you guys just keep coming back and keep coming at them.
I think that's something we've had for a long time. There's been, even during the regular season, there was game we came back and won and stuff like that. So yeah, the mentality is there. The boys doesn't give up, and it's a good strength to have in a team. And just gotta carry on and keep that mindset.
Will, kind of going off of that, when they won on the other night, it seemed like momentum kind of swung on their side. They're up 2-0. They get to come back home. What does this win do for this group, knowing that you win in this fashion and you have a chance to kind of steal home ice back?
Hopefully the momentum swinging over to our favor, and just try to win the next game. It's a tough building to come in and play in, and like I said earlier, we get to win, and that's the first step on this roadie. So lost track of my thought, but good answer.
Will, I'll give you an easier one. How happy are you to have the guy to your left back on this team?
What's that?
How happy are you to have the guy to your left back on this team?
Super happy. Not only is he a great hockey player, but a good friend as well. And, his family and my family are good friends as well. So super happy.